We're here to show you how to bleed a hydraulic clutch after a handlebar install. We just put some handlebars on this customer's bike, and this is a CVO model, so it has hydraulic clutch, exact same hydraulic clutch as the 2014 and newer street glides and road glides and all the touring models 14 and up. Real easy to do, so we're going to show you a simple procedure. Just take a couple minutes to do, and you'll be on your way. We've got the cover off here, and I want to make sure the master cylinder is empty. You know, most people would fill this up and start pumping up and bleeding down there and doing whatever, but that's not how we do it, and that's not the fastest way to do it. The quickest way to do it is to make sure this is empty, and then we have this magical little tool right here. It's called a syringe with a tube on it. And we're gonna hook this to the bleeder valve down on the slave cylinder down there, and we're gonna push fluid up through our new line into the master cylinder. So think about it, if there's any air in there, you know, air is always gonna come to the top in fluid, right? Kind of like farting in the tub. So we're gonna put this down there and force fluid through this syringe up through the line, then we're gonna see it coming out up here, and then our bleeding is done real quick. So follow along. I'm gonna stick this on there. My wrench is already attached. Make sure that seal's good and tight. And we're gonna crack this open right here. Okay, so now we're hooked up. The bleeder valve's open. We've obviously got fluid in our line, everything, you know, there's no air in there. And we're just pushing on the syringe. And it's kind of slow, but it's moving, and there's fluid going through our line and pushing air out of the line up into the master cylinder. We're gonna start having fluid come up into our master cylinder, and we're basically gonna fill the master cylinder up from the bottom side. We wanna get enough in there to cover the holes and everything, make sure there's no air in there, which at this point there's probably not. And then when it gets close, we'll go ahead and close it up. Okay, so now we got all the air out of the line for the most part. So just one last thing we're gonna do is a typical bleed. Now that fluid's in there, we're gonna go ahead and pump the master cylinder up. Just give it a couple good pumps right there. And then we're gonna go down to the bleeder valve and just give it a crack and make sure that we don't have any air coming out. We'll do that just a couple more times, and once all the air's out, we're done. There you have it. Hydraulic clutch bleeding 101. Thanks for watching.